Hello everybody, this is Mithril Zenith back again with Mordor Depths of Dejenol. It's Mordor Monday, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. It's been 2 weeks since last time I've recorded. As you can see, I've been grinding a bit. I'm up to level 179 Sorcerer. 621 hits. Leprosy and I believe Acid Spray as well have reached their minimum casting cost. Paralyzing Death is approaching that. I've been chewing through my white sashes. All those things that I had in my bank, gone. I just equipped the last one. Unicorn Horn, doesn't really matter. Ring of Frost? Yes, that's right. So previously, I had a Ring of Frost. That one got destroyed by a slime, and so I equipped a Ring of Death. Well, the Ring of Death got destroyed by a slime, but I found a new Ring of Frost. So, yeah, we're just cycling our rings right now. And I've decided these things get destroyed by slime so fast, I'm just going to start using it on a more regular basis. And my goodness, has it helped. I've been exploring... After leveling through Chapter 7 a lot, I've been exploring Chapter 8 a lot. I think I actually mapped most, if not all, of Chapter 8. Floor 8. I've been saying chapter the entire time. I've explored most, if not all, of Floor 8, and I've started getting down to Floor 9, although things in Floor 9 hit hard and don't die easily to what I have. But just so you know what I've been going through, since level 170, so in the past 9 levels, I've killed an Earth Golem, a Slippery Mire, another Earth Golem, and there's like Imp, Viesu, Spook, Kanishi. Yeah, 2 quests between 120 and 150, 2 quests between 150 and 170, 3 quests so far between 170 and 180. Luck has not exactly been the kindest to me recently. I've been staying around 180, like, I haven't hit 900 million gold yet. I've been staying under that, mostly because of having to buy all these rings. I have a Mystic Shield now, which is not bad. It's not bad. Otherwise, I think my equipment's pretty standard. Haven't picked up any better items, and that's one of the reasons why I've been going down even deeper, is to try and hunt for better items. But right now I have the best equipment that my character can use, and that I've found as well. So let's get to it. Takes about 29 spell points to cast all the resistances I need. I just came back from a small play session. I did a single deep run just to kind of check stuff. So these early floors are probably going to be pretty clear. There might be stuff on floor 3. I haven't really timed it out yet. Yeah, there is. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting how my route through the dungeon kind of changes as I go, because before, I would always hit the Goblin Lord, and then I didn't really need any Airds anymore and stuff, and I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll just go through a different way and hit up the Dwarven Lord. So I did that for a while, and that was cool, and then it's, okay, so now I was able to survive floor 5 regularly, and I started hitting up the Twisted Elf, and then coming back to the Dwarven Lord for experience. But now I've gotten to the point where I just kind of make a beeline straight for 6, clear out this little lake, go to 7, clear out the big lake, and then if I have any other spell points or whatever or still need experience, then I'll go down to 8 and 9, respectively, and just kind of clear that out. I should put the buffers at least so I can count. Whoops, should have used leprosy there. There are only 3 groups. Yeah, I'm going to put up the buffers, that way I know how many casts I have left on my items. It's been great. So yeah, last week was Memorial Day weekend here in the States. Actually had a day off of work and school for a while, so that was a nice 3-day weekend. Able to Spend that with family, relax, not stress super much. And then this last weekend I had a massive paper to write, which I finished last night. And took a test today. I have about a couple hours between classes, and so I figured, might as well record. It's a Monday. Put up Mordor Monday. Everything's going great, right? What button did I press? I think I pressed I. That was not the key I wanted to click. Not the best floor 6 lake. Yeah. In the meantime, oh my goodness, I've been playing through Fire Emblem 8 with 0 base stats. First thing I want to say about that is, my goodness, how I've missed playing Fire Emblem. Like, I hadn't played anything really since finishing Fire Emblem 6 with base stats. And I didn't realize how much I missed that game. I love Fire Emblem too much. So, started playing it, instantly just, like, joy with it, even though it's stupid hard because of 0 base stats, and the beginning of 0 base stats always sucks. But I've been back and forth on my feelings about this. Let's just burn these guys. About this Fire Emblem 8 hack, because I don't know how else to put it. It's a buggy mess. Like, oh yeah, why are you expecting 0 bases to work like normal? Of course it's going to be buggy. Not in this way. 6 and 7 did not bug out in nearly the same manner as 8's going. And 8 is... I am really, really worried about what it's going to end up like. Like, just to let you know, I don't think it's happened yet, but in the video I'm posting tomorrow, I will showcase the beginning of the worst, the worst bug that I've found. And recently I've discovered how it affects things more specifically. I still don't know why. And the saddest part is, I cleared... I'm just gonna use the ring here. I cleared out... Like, not cleared out. I was able to play for a little bit without problems. I fixed the bug for like 2 chapters. And then it started itself back up again. I didn't even do anything to prompt it, I think. It just started itself back up, and that really frustrated me. That frustrated me to no end, actually. Oh yeah, I was supposed to come up this way, is the way I wanted to get to floor 8. Oh, acid spray, such a good spell. Yeah, so and the bug that's happening, I guess they never explained what was happening with it. Negative stats. My units are getting penalized. Oh yeah, here's floor 8. Yeah, I did map basically all of it. All of this area up here, I mapped on this character, as well as the rest of these paths. Like, basically this whole section, this whole upper section, I mapped out with this character during my grinding from 169 to 179, the last 10 levels. I realize I probably should have done that on screen, but whatever. Illusionists, these things have so many hit points. For wizards, they have so many hit points. I can tell why people find them annoying. And if I didn't cast magic resistant, mental resistance, I would have been taking a lot of damage from that. That's a teleporter? Let's try it. Let's see where I end up. Oh, fun. This is not a great place. How best to get out of here? Okay. I mean, I knew the risk when I opened the teleporter trap. Oh, stop it! Stop stealing all my hard-earned gold! It's mine, I tell you! And that's why most of my gold... Is that a new sash? Did I just get a new sash? I think I just got a new sash. I am super excited. Got a freaking brand new sash. Hopefully it's not cursed. Because so far the only sash I've ever encountered is white sashes. I've never gotten better sashes in Mordor. Like, that's not something I've ever experienced. And I've had characters go all the way down to floor 11. Technically 12, I think. Oh, man. So here's the thing about floor 9. Either it's not bugged, so it's reloading at the usual speed, or it is bugged, but the speed it's loading at isn't nearly as fast as the other floors. So it hasn't repopulated yet from like half an hour ago when I went through here. Ah, fun stuff. Oh, these groups of monsters just... There goes an intelligence point. Screw you. Let's just not deal with those wisps, shall we? Tasens? I don't even know what these things are. I've never been down this deep on a super regular basis before. Like I said, deepest I've ever been has been like floor... Potion. Potion of what? I'm getting new items. I'm getting items I may never have seen before. Yeah, deepest I've ever been is like 11, maybe 12. Deepest monster I've killed is the Giant King. Best item I've gotten, I believe, is the Giant King's hammer. Still have never gotten a Vampire Fang, though. That would be nice. Die, please. Thank you. Nostrum, Sistrums. So here's a stud square, swordsmen, and sentinels. Oh, I am out of spell points. I am very out of spell points. That's not good. And I'm almost pinned, so let's go back home. Back home we go. Through the teleporter. It's really frustrating to try and map floor 9. Because to begin to map floor 9, you need to discover yourself. In order to do that, you need to just cast some seeker spells and or just walk in place for a very long time until things work out, until you discover your location. And then you're able to start mapping. That's what I had to do whenever I went into one of those other teleporters on floor 9, is I just had to kind of map my location. So something I'm trying to do right now is that I'm trying to go through these last floors without looking at any maps. Granted, I have looked at the maps many times before in the past. I even drew out the maps of Mordor, of Dejenol, all 15 floors myself, on graph paper based on the existing maps from Dejenol.com. I've done all that, so I know a little bit about the way things go. I don't know exactly, I don't remember exactly the way they're mapped. But I am aware of a lot of the intricacies of these maps just because when you hand draw something, you kind of start getting a sense of what it's all about. Yeah, it's probably good that I started going back with 16,000 till pen, because now I'm actually able to fight these things and get experience for them instead of getting nothing. Need to keep a better eye on my spells, though. I did not take that much damage. I'm noticing. Like, the last run I did just before recording, I dropped down to like 100 hit points. This run, I'm still at 450. I think it's probably related to the monsters that I fought. I fought a lot of demons that didn't die in a single round. I fought a lot of dragons that didn't die in a single round, and so I got a lot of just high amounts of damage poured onto me. I did get intelligence drained, though, so I'm going to need to remember to fix that. And I don't have enough spell points to cast any heals. You are now level 180, and you are now looking for a... first of all... What is this potion? An Elixir of Fate. Cast Fate at a spell level of 50. Fate is a spell which randomizes your hit points and spell points. Elixirs of Fate are not bad to have, because at the very least you can't be randomized to 0 from them, as far as I know. Purple Sash. 94 uses. Cast Charm Dragon? Okay. I'll take it. I guess I'll take it, but 94 uses of Charm Dragon doesn't seem like a great grinding spell. Oh well, I'll pick up dragons along the way. I know at least of some good places to catch some. Yeah, so I will keep that in reserve there. That's gonna be what I'm gonna do for that. I leveled up, right? Yeah, I leveled up, didn't get a quest. Still have 10 uses on my ring. Okay. Let's bank and let's go back down. Resist par, resist drain, resist acidity. Oh shoot. No. Let's not go back down. Let's go back up, back to the store, grab some. I really only have 2 good potions of intelligence. Okay. Well, now I only have 1. Not equip, use. And then we take the stairs back to restore our spell points. Good, we're back to 250. Highest spell points in the game. Highest possible. Highest possible base, at the very least. Yeah, what was I talking about? Oh, this guy comes back at a different rate now. Cool. Yeah, I was talking about the bug that's happening in Sacred Stones. 0 bases. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, so I just have negative stats on a lot of my units. Not all of them, just a lot of them. A lot of them also have half of their hit points. Like half of their max hit points. And some of them, every time they fight, not only do they have half of their max, but they revert to half of their halved maximum in terms of current after every battle, whether they took a hit or not. So, for instance, I have units with, like, 14, 15 hit points that get halved down to 7. And then, after a fight, they get reduced to 3, no matter if they took a hit or not. As you can probably guess, this is frustrating as heck. It's good for my healers because it gives them easy ways to get experience, but it's not good for my other units because they can't survive anything with only 3 hit points. Even the ones that have like 10 defense, the enemies generally are doing like 17 to 20 damage at least, and 3 hit points is not enough to survive that. So basically they have to have so much defense they can't even take damage, or they're instantly dead. It does get to a point where I can heal them up at least, and so they have 1 battle at 7, and then they get reduced down to... what is it? Yeah, they get reduced down to either 3 or below 3, and then they don't get reduced any further automatically, thank goodness. And once I heal them, they only revert back down if they fight. It's still frustrating. But at least it's workable. Did you seriously not kill the second Black Wolf with acid spray? I hate when these monsters roll randomly higher hit points in the middle of a pack and then just mess you up entirely. I also should stop casting spells at humanoid packs with those sprites. Ooh. Unknown sword. I should stop casting spells at humanoid packs and fog with those sprites, because chances are they're just going to be Numenogs. Or at least Numenogs are going to be a part of that group. I think this is probably either going to be a Mithril sword, or it might be something like a Thief sword. I forget exactly how deep I'm able to identify stuff. I know Thief sword is really low level. I'd surely be able to identify. Since when was I poisoned? Did I open like a poison spore trap to get bitten by a bug? I don't know. Ooh, new sphere. Wonder what it casts. Who the heck knows? Could be a sphere of frost, could be... Don't know anything about it. Pillar of Fire is a combat spell. I'll keep that in mind. Interesting. I can still cast from it even though I don't have it identified. That's some good old D&D without a wizard or whatnot. That's some good D&D without a wizard identification right there. Has anyone ever done that, by the way? Has anyone ever actually had a party that I tried to identify items by using them? Every group that I've ever been in has just... Unless identification fails on the item and they don't have a choice, they've never used an item without first identifying it. I don't know if they're just too scared of cursed items, or if identification is just too easy to access nowadays in the games that I've been playing, but no one's ever used items without identifying them first. They just don't do that. They just always like, oh, I found an item. Better wait to identify it before I know if I can use it or not. So it means that any curse items that do end up, or the party do... Any cursed item the party does end up encountering is just identified so too quickly before its curse can actually affect anyone. And it also means that there's no like experimental phase of, oh, what does this do? I don't know. Let's try it out and then we'll see. I'm debating just introducing strange, obscure items and just saying, hey, look, your identify spell can get some vague ideas of what it can do, but I'm not going to give you exactly all the limits of it. Because, I mean, I think that there should be some level of experimentation. Then again, it's also probably just the groups that I'm playing with are very, very careful. Like, they want to know everything about things before they go in. They want to, like, they view things like a video game with a permadeath character. They want to be totally safe before committing to something. And it works, but it still feels weird, because it's like, could have this crazy stuff where someone gets possessed by a thing and all that nonsense happens. Okay, nothing got destroyed by the trap. That's good. But I'm not able to have that because everyone just, plays it safe. Uses their identify spells because everyone has identify somehow. And goes from there. I'm half tempted to just say, hey, look, identification magic doesn't exist. But then again, even in that instance, D&D 5th edition has rules for you can figure out an item's properties by just looking it over the course of a short rest. The identify spell is only for like instant identification and ends up having more of a niche for identifying what effects are on a creature. Also, wretches hurt like heck. Maybe I shouldn't be down here with no spell points. I could be making a huge mistake right now. Well, if I get drained to death and instantly die, then you'll know whose fault it is. Points to self. Now that these things have spawned, though, I want to get to that vampire and have another chance at a vampire fang. I still have never found a vampire fang in my Mordor career. And so I really want one. Just get out of here, Lasumions. You get out of here too. I guess it was just a skeleton, so I don't really need to cast Crest of the Sorcerer. Earth Golems. I don't know if they're immune to magic or just immune to charm. But despite being quested for them twice, I'm not able to add any to my refinement. Confinement, not refinement. Yeah, I was not able to confine any Earth Golems. Luckily, there are at least a few places that have really common spawns for them. So I was able to just kind of lurk there until one showed up. This isn't gonna work well, is it? Maybe it is. What if I use this? Maybe not. Best results? Ouch, ouch, these things are hurting me. That's a lot of vampires. I just realized how many vampires there were. Chain armor. And my charisma was drained. Okay. Yeah, let's play it safe and just get the heck out of here right now. Yeah, I took a lot of damage in that fight. Maybe Pillar of Fire is not the best spell to be using here. And I really hope I don't fall down this pit and die. Thank you, game, for not killing me off in such a cruel manner. Nope, nope, nope. Not fighting those. Not fighting imps. Not fighting imps. I know that if they hit me, they can do 30 plus damage. Let's just get out of here, shall we? Firagons, I've never been so scared in my life, and I'm down to 50 hit points. Okay, we're free. Resting for 4 weeks. I am now 26. Level 181. I think it was 32? 33. Okay, let's hope we got something good from that. Adamantite chain. Bergen's chain. I'm sorry, that is a cursed item. I don't know if I've seen that before. Makes me sad, though. All I got was a cursed item. Speaking of cursed items, when I went down. Helm of Sight. That's not bad. What do I have right now? That's 6 defense, 1 int, 1 whiz. Right to Magician's Cap, which is 6 defense, 2 int, 0 whiz. I think Intelligence boosts my spell damage more. Wisdom boosts my perception? I think that's how it works. Either way, I think my current hat is at least on par with that, if not better. All this adamantite stuff. Sphere of Flames. Goodbye. It was alright, but it wasn't... Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, a Mithril Sword. Mithril Shod Staff is actually a better weapon. But that Mithril Sword, man. It looks so good. I feel like I should probably refresh my ring, but at this point in time, meh. Actually, I feel like if I'm going down deeper, I should bring some healing. Because that last run ran us into some problems. Oh, well, it's been half an hour. I should probably stop the video. Yeah, it's been nice to record some more Mordor, get down a little bit, get a couple levels. Things are going great. I'm gonna try and hold off my exploration of new areas for Mordor Mondays. But I'm still gonna be grinding up, so yeah. Until next time, this is Mythos Zenith signing out. Have a great day. Hope you enjoyed the other videos I'm putting out. Leave a like if you've enjoyed this one. And yeah, let me know what you think. Till then, this is Mythos Zenith signing out.